Just because it took me 8 years to learn this trick. 8 years of my skating existence. So you want a kickflip, right? Now I'm probably the worst person to be able to do kickflips in the entire face of this planet. So it took me 8 years to learn this kickflip. Now, why did it take me 8 years to learn this kickflip? Because I overthought the whole process. I overthought it. In my mind, I thought that it was some grand scheme and this was the kickflip, so this was the trick to do for a game of skate, and everybody had this trick. And in my era, everybody was doing kickflips, and I thought this to be the pinnacle of skateboarding. And so I worked on it, and I worked on it, and I worked on it, but I ended up just doing like half-ass mob flips, and they were doing half flips, and I wasn't even landing on it. And every time I would almost land, I would land on the very edge of the board, and then the board would flip up on its side, and I would get shinners. So what I'm trying to say is, don't overthink things. All you're really trying to do is flipping the board like in a horizontal. It spins around, right? It flips on its belly, and it continues rotating until the grip tape is showing. And when you see that grip tape, you stomp on it. And it doesn't matter how you flip the board. Flip it with your toe, flip it with your big toe, flip it with your pinky toe. It doesn't matter as long as you kick that board to do that flip, hence the name kickflip. And don't worry about the style, because if you worry about the style at an early stage in your development, it's gonna over, and you won't even attempt to land a better kickflip, because your kickflip that you already have, you may not be, it may not suffice to what you're thinking. Trust me, guys and gals, don't spend 8 years of your life learning a single trick. Well, you can, of course you can. You can do whatever the you want. What I'm saying is that those years are wasted years of just me kickflipping, because I overdid them, practicing, and then when I would get tired, I would still be not satisfied, and I would keep practicing. I would literally practice the entire day with minimal amount of breaks. And although I had a lot of endurance, I fatigued. And when I fatigued, it reduced my chances of getting a solid kickflip in my muscle memory.